Hi, and welcome back to the Secret of the Game course, lesson 28. This is continuing on the discussion of the polarity dynamic, that which you are optimizing for instead of the formality of title, especially in Western dating. So we're going to be talking about architecting the perfect polarity dynamic or the perfect interaction, and we're going to get right into it. So when we're talking about understanding the perfect polarity dynamic, we're really understanding kind of a continuous stream of flirtation and physicality, okay? It's designed to fulfill the deepest desires and fantasies of both the girl and the guy, and then ultimately that's the study of love life architecture, is how to create these polarity dynamics. So the ideal polarity dynamic is characterized by a continuous stream of flirts known as push-pull cycles. That's the architecture or the algorithm behind it, orchestrated by the male, leading the interaction with confidence and finesse. These cycles traverse through various attraction and seduction personas, social, flirtation, and physicality. In terms of fulfilling the deepest fantasies within this dynamic, both the male and female experience fulfillment of their deepest fantasies, with the male enjoying a perfectly dominant, experience, and the female enjoying a perfectly dominated experience. And we can kind of talk about how that works its way through physicality. This mutual fulfillment leads to a sense of self-actualization and creates sort of a utopian interaction between them. So in terms of love life architecture, the overriding goal is to engineer the perfect polarity dynamic with each and every girl that you're interacting with, or the one girl in terms of Eastern dating. And, that's what we're ultimately trying to go after. So elements of a polarity dynamic, as we discussed in the previous lesson: playfully mean sarcastic humor, directness with sexuality, and self-actualization is the result. A key component of a polarity dynamic is the use of playfully mean sarcastic humor, which adds a layer of intrigue and challenge to the interaction. It gets to the girl's natural, authentic, arbitraging self. And this teasing banter creates tension and excitement, keeping the dynamic engaging. In terms of directness with sexuality, initially when you are first opening a girl, clearly you're going to be talking about, social stuff and then getting into the flirtatiousness. And as you get physical with a girl, more and more, you're then able to go more direct verbally sexual with your sexual intentions, etc., sexting, all that good stuff. And that's going to, foster an environment of openness and experimentation. In terms of self-actualization, both partners, as we mentioned, kind of experience that self-actualization of true desires and fantasies being fulfilled. And manifestations of the polarity dynamic, spontaneous physicality, social magical moments, verbalizing of sexual intentions. All of this plays into a deep magical relationship with a girl. And so spontaneous physicality and mutual orgasms are celebrated and encouraged. That's something you're going after, obviously. And in terms of social magical moments, it could be going out dancing or for cocktails or to an event together. Those are the sort of things that you're trying to involve as well. In terms of verbalizing sexual intentions, as you get deeper and deeper into the polarity dynamic, you get more and more direct with your lust for her and her lust for you, etc. And you can kind of communicate that in phone, in text, in photos, all that good stuff. And an illustration of this would be verbal teasing, physical escalation. These are things that are going to be present in a polarity dynamic as you continue to build it. So we're going to get deeper and deeper into it as we engineer that, but that is architecting the perfect polarity dynamic.